Today's movie is American Gigolo, released in 1980. American Gigolo stars Richard Gere, Lauren Hutton, Hector Elizondo, and Belle Duke. Let's check out American Gigolo. American Gigolo. Julian Kay, played by Richard Gere, works as a high-end male prostitute in Los Angeles, serving nearly exclusively older, well-educated women as his clients. He enjoys all the material perks of affluence, and he performs well financially. He began by working for Anne, who provided him with most of the business's training. Although she still brings in some of his clients on a 60-40 split, Julian brings in the majority of his own business on a 100% take. Anne does not like this. He either finds this business through word of mouth or by scouring the posh hotel bars for lone foreign women travelers. He speaks 6 languages well to facilitate these kinds of connections. He took this way in order to have some control, even though Anne objected to him becoming a freelancer. He's a gigolo. He's a prostitute, a slut. But he's a male, so he's a gigolo. Now, if he was a woman, what would you call her? A prostitute. You would call her a slut. But this is the American gigolo. He's handsome, good looks, he's young, and women want him. Women want to be with him. Because of his business, he can buy whatever he wants. He makes his money, he drives his Mercedes, he has his lush apartment filled with material things, but he's kind of lonely. And he's looking for something, but we don't know what until he meets Michelle, played by beautiful Lauren Hutton. In the movie, Julian tries to pick up Lauren Hutton in an exclusive restaurant, but breaks off their conversation when he decides she's not likely a client. She's upset and tries her way to get with him, but he still declines. Now she's insulted and she's embarrassed. They fall in love. But Julian also has other clients, so he makes a trip to Palm Springs, where he meets up with a man who wants to have a threesome. Only the threesome is he wants to watch Richard Gere, Julian, have sex with his wife, and then beat her into submission. It's kind of kinky, but that's what he wants, and Julian obliges because he wants to get paid. Later on, Julian finds out that her spouse is Senator Charles Stratton. Their marriage is emotionally empty since he views her as more a political prop than as a wife. Soon thereafter, Julian reads in the paper that that client that he slept with in Palm Springs, the woman has died. Murder. And now Hector Elizondo, Detective Sunday, is trying to find out who killed her, who was last seen with her, because fingerprints at the scene all point to Julian. This movie is good on so many levels. It's stylish, it's classy, it's elegant, it's beautiful. You got beautiful cast, beautiful supporting cast, the extras, the art, the set design, set decorators. Everything about this movie is just visually stunning. The clothes, the makeup, the hair. It's a beautiful movie to watch. Check out the original American Gigolo in 1980. This movie is great on the eyes. I love it. It develops into a very involving story about the murder, the framing, and the police investigation. The movie has an especially effective performance by Hector Elizondo, who plays Detective Sunday, who basically thinks Richard Gere is guilty, and he's going to make sure he finds him guilty. So Richard Gere tries to find out who's framing him by descending into the slums of Los Angeles gay scene. So the gay pimp, played beautifully by Belle Duke, or Bill Duke, or Belle Duke, he basically pimps out young prostitutes, male prostitutes, for sex. And he's into boys. And so Julian is suspecting that the gay pimp is framing him, but he needs to find proof. So after Julian is arrested for the death of the woman at Palm Springs, Julian desperately tries to find out who's framing him and goes after the gay pimp, who's also trying to frame and blackmail Julian. So Julian then goes to confront the black pimp, played beautifully by Belduc, and there goes Leon, bye-bye. While in prison, Michelle tells the DA that Julian has an alibi, that he was with her the whole time of the murder. So it could not have been Julian that killed the woman. And since Leon is dead, there's no corroborating witness to say otherwise. So Julian and Lauren Hutton, Michelle, live happily ever after he's soon then released from prison, and the movie ends where he's touching the glass and he looks away. True love. He found true love. With the woman he declined, she saw something in him that she would lie to be with him. American Gigolo is a fascinating movie. If you look at the movie visually, it captures 1980 beautifully. American Gigolo has it all as far as fashion, uh, pop culture, material things. Uh, so I would highly recommend American Gigolo. Out of 5 stars, this easily gets 4.5 stars. Out of 5 stars, this gets 4.5 stars for me. So check out American Gigolo with Richard Gere. You will not be disappointed. I'm Tony. Thanks for watching Yesteryear today, and I'll see you all in the next video.